Hi guys, this is Stefanos again. I'm here in New York City. I'm standing next to the World Trade Center, which is beautiful today. The day is like super sunny and beautiful. The mood is like up and beautiful. And we're gonna talk about a matter that is not so beautiful, but I'm gonna try to make your life easier with that. So we're gonna talk about manipulative people and manipulative behavior. So everybody has experienced in the past or right now that you see this video, you're watching this video, a manipulative behavior, right? From a friend, coming from a co-worker, your boss, like family member, a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, or something, you know, somebody in your life that really can affect your life badly, because you cannot avoid that somebody. And I'll tell you the good news, that yes, you can avoid that somebody. You don't have to be mean, but you can avoid that somebody, because you keep your happiness in your own hands and nobody has the right to control that. So starting with step one. Step one is going to be to recognize the manipulative behavior, which means that you need to see who really makes you unhappy and tries to control your life and tries to bring negativity in your life that is not beneficial for you to live a joyful life. So we start recognizing the behavior, and then immediately we have to stop that behavior by stating to the manipulative person what his or her actions are. So find a specific moment that that person is manipulating you or doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable and makes you feel controlled, and tell that person that moment, stop that person and say clearly to that person that right now you are trying to manipulate me, you are trying to control me, and I really do not appreciate that. I really do not like that, because you're my friend or you're my family member or whoever that person is, right? So tell them in a nice and polite way that you don't appreciate the fact that they're trying to manipulate you, right? So after you did that, let's take the step number two, which is like the response from a manipulative person is gonna be the reaction, and it usually is either that the person is gonna get shocked and try to be defensive, or maybe if it's a nice person and doesn't do it on purpose, but that's how he or she was grown and fed by the environment that he or she was growing, learn how to act. So depending on that, you're gonna get a response. It might be bad and ugly, it might be fine. What do we do with the ugly one? Because the fine one is gonna make your life easier, right? So what do we do with the ugly one? We do not react ugly back. We are staying strong on our feet, and we just say to that person that I don't want to argue with you. I'm not saying that because I want to argue with you, but because I want to make you aware of how you treat me and how your behavior affects my life, and I do not allow this to happen anymore from now on. So you do say that. Then there is another tip that I can give you for today, and I can continue with tips on my next videos. The next tip that I'm going to give you for today is that you can flip the situation by turning the manipulative behavior to positive behavior. How? At least encourage the manipulative person of having like more positive behavior. Let me give you an example. I have a friend who likes to call me very often and share with me bad news through Facebook, example, right? Somebody died, I have to learn about it first. I have to hear about it. Number one person that I hear about it is me. So somebody got sick, I have to hear it first from that person. So there was a moment in my life that I just got really tired of getting all this negativity and all these messages on Messenger that they were not pleasant. And as long as I live like abroad, I live in the United States, and that person comes from Europe, or like sends messages from Europe, I want to hear just good things from my country or from Europe, right? So of course we cannot have all the time pleasant things, but that specific person does it like on purpose, or does it because that's her or his nature, right? So what I did, I said, from now on, as long as you're contacting me 2 or 3 times a month to share with me your negative thoughts or your negative things in your life, I would like you to call me or text me 6 times a month, not just 3 times or 2 times, and share with me good news. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to contact me and be in touch with me 6 times a month this time, not 2 times a month, but you're gonna tell me positive things, good things, and you will say to that person clearly that I do not allow any more negative things to come to my direction. All right, and then this way you're making that person feel that she or he is valuable, he matters to you, you do love that person, you do care about that person, but you want to hear the good stuff, not the crappy stuff, right? So you don't want other people's trash to get in your life, you want the good stuff. Of course, people are not, and friends are not there just to share the good stuff and their good moments, because that's why we're friends. We have to be able to listen to both, but you will be able to understand who's manipulating you and who is doing it because he's a friend. All right, so those are my little tips for a start, and we're gonna go for the next video with We Live to Inspire and Stefanos very soon from another location. Have a beautiful day.